Mother's Day today. It's raining, cats and dogs outside. And I thought I'd do a video on the visit I had with Mark. Mark Vergeer, Lactobacillus Prime. Let's do it. I suppose that many of you have already met YouTubers in real life, and Mark was the first one that I ever met. I've been watching his videos for a while, and you get a certain impression of someone. And I knew right off the bat that he was Dutch, but I sort of placed him somewhere in the country. I mean, Netherlands only a small country, but you know. I sort of placed him somewhere, and I don't know why I placed him there, but it was a bit away from here, at least. And we got to chatting on Facebook and everything, and we found out that we really live at a stone's throw away from each other. I mean, it's like a 15-minute drive. It's very close. And we decided to meet, so I met him. And to me, you know, being just I just began making YouTube videos, and Mark, to me, was like sort of larger than life. You know, what the thing that makes YouTube or television do to people when you meet someone who you've seen on TV or on a screen first, and you meet them then, the camera sort of makes you larger than life for some reason. And Mark told me that he'd met someone at I think it was at a replay a couple of years back, that a fan gave something to him, and this fan like acted like, you know, Mark was larger than life, and he talked to me about that. So that's what it does. The funny thing is that Mark actually is larger than life. he's a big dude. I didn't know that from looking at him on YouTube. So, but we talked. Sometimes you meet people and you just hit it off, you know. We both went into meeting up with a sense of, you know, let's just see what happens, and you know, if I hate your guts, I hate your guts, and nothing happens. But we basically couldn't stop talking, and about lots of things. And I met your wife, Mark, which is very nice. So thank you for meeting me. Thank you for having me around, and I had a great time, and I'm sure we're going to see each other again. And I came empty-handed, which I did intentionally, because I didn't want to start with the gift giving and that kind of thing. It's just meeting the people, you know, meeting the guy behind the camera, and that was my goal. But you gave me stuff. I have it right here. I'm gonna. You actually wanted to give me 4 games, but 2 of them I already had. But I'm a real fan of the Lego series. So this is Indiana Jones, Die legendären Abenteuer. That's German. Komplett in Deutsch. So I think I'm gonna have to learn German now. Is the game actually playing German? Wichtig, dieses Produkt ist durch technische Schutzmaßnahmen kopiergeschützt. Baue, kämpfe und boxe dich aus dem Schlamassel. I don't know what the hell that means. Okay, but thanks. I love I love this. I'm gonna have a laugh with this. And Ridge Racer 5. I'm a racing game fan, and not particularly familiar with this series. I know of it, of course. I think I have Ridge Racer Type 4. Is it Type 4 on PS1? So I'm gonna have fun with this one. So thanks, Mark. Thanks for the games. You didn't have to do that. That was really nice. So super. And I'm not gonna shout out your channel because you obviously don't need a shout out for your channel. Your channel is great, and you strike me as apart from all the personal linkage, as a very knowledgeable person. I see myself as someone who knows a little bit about many things, and you seem to strike me as someone who knows a lot about many things. But that may just be my misconception about you. I don't know. We'll find out. That's the point. Other stuff I got. I'm going to switch to thank you Mark video to some gaming related stuff because I have some cool things to show. This is a game that I had when I was young, and it's not anything special or good or whatever, but it's just something that pops into my mind that says, "Ooh, I want this back." And I looked for it on eBay because I'm never going to find this in real life somewhere. So, and it wasn't there basically. So I thought, well, too bad, never going to get it. And then a couple of them showed up, and they were pricey, and well, tough luck. And then someone put up a version that isn't perfect. It's missing the battery door, and it's a little dirty, so I have to clean it up. But it's this. It's Bandai Electronics Missile Invader, and it's what do you call it? Is this an LED game? I think it is. And it sucks, and the controls suck, and it's hard as shit, and I think I saw Dave, I'm a Game Geek, play this game, and that's basically what I thought. I gotta get this back, so I got this from the UK. I think it was $15. How about that, huh? It's missing the battery door, but that, well, whatever. I don't care. This I used to have this as a kid. That's great. And then the other thing. I have two things to show, and I try to do not so many pickup videos and hold 'em ups, but this one, about the Project Rainfall games, so that's Xenoblade and The Last Story and Pandora's Tower. I'm sort of trying to get them all, but the Xenoblade is crazy expensive right now. But I do have Pandora's Tower, and I do have The Last Story. And this is it, Mark, this is one for you. I got this from the toy store. And down where I live, there's a toy store, and they sell games, and they have the craziest, deals sometimes. And I walk in there, every time I walk in there, and just look at what they have. And this game, I got this game. I'm going to cover this up, because this is The Last Story, right? And this has been on their shelf for ages. Just like Pandora's Tower, which got down to $25, which is what I got it for. I overpaid for that. Fuck it. I don't care. This one as well. I got this one before, and I paid a lot of money. Just because I can't wait, I see it. It's new. It's like $50 first, and then it goes down to 25. Then I see it in the bargain bin for 34. Then it goes back on the shelf and it's 25 again. And finally, if you wait long enough, this is what they do, and it's like taking a chance. Which, if I really want a game, I don't take a chance. I just overpay, which I shouldn't do. But sometimes, you know, when there's something really special out there, I think, well, this I gotta get now. And then they do this, you know. I don't know if you can see this, but this is priced down from 50 to 5. Now, I know that this game has been in there for cheaper. It's like 25. From 50 for 5. New, right? Of course, it's complete. I've never opened up a game for the cat. I'm not gonna do that. It's new for 5. A cool and sought after game, I think. So I had to pick that up. And then there was another code R, which I think I saw Luke do a review on that a long time ago. And I knew it was sort of a special game, and also thought, I didn't know what it was, so I asked you, what the hell is this? And you said, well, I'll take it for 5. So that was my gift to you. The other game, the kart racing game, is actually new as well. It's from the same store. I bought it because it came with a wheel, and I wanted the wheel, and I've never even tried the game. So that game is brand spanking new. And I just felt like I wanted to give you something. Not because you gave me something, because it felt good. And if you saw, I'm sure many of you have seen Grubgun's video on getting all that Doctor Who stuff. I think my Doctor Who is Tom Baker. It's the guy with the big white afro and the long scarf. I'm not such a Doctor Who fan. But anyway, if you look at how... how can you make someone happy with stuff, you know? And it's not the stuff, it's... I know that Grubgun is a big Doctor Who fan, and it's really hard to get the stuff that he got, and, you know, that's fun. And that's why I watch. Fuck you, Grubgun. I don't care what you think about it. So, the last thing I got, and you probably already saw it over my shoulder, I got my Vectrex. Yeah. And I got it in a really bad-looking box. Woohoo! And, of course, there's no styrofoam in the box. Look at this. It has a price tag on it. $2.99. I think this... the Vectrex is... That's the last story I'm going to... And I'm going to go back to having coffee. Now, I'm going to do a memory lane video shortly, and the Vectrex is going to be in that, because the first time I met the Vectrex, I was so amazed and baffled, and I was sort of afraid to play it. And that's like this one is a system that you know, like the Bandai thing, a system that's been in my mind forever, and I love it, and I had to. I knew I had to have it. And this is actually a very nice looking example too, and I was lucky that it looks good. And can I turn it on? Wait. Ooh, this is a... Why is it so hard to get the controller out? Here it comes. Yeah, there it goes. I mean, it's a perfect looking computer. I'm probably out of focus now. I don't even know how to turn it on. This one. See? I don't have any games, so I'm really glad that it's got one built in. Can you hear? 1982, it looks better than I do. Come on, let's do some gameplay on the old Vectrex. And the screen is a bit wavy, and I'm yeah, it works. Look at how good I am at this game, really. I think the trick is just to be stationary. If this is out of focus, you're not gonna have any fun looking at that. So, but the screen is pretty good. It's a bit wavy, but it's not too bad. And the machine is in really good nick. And I'm really happy with it. Gameplay. I didn't plan on doing that. So, Mark, again, thanks for the shout out. I actually learned by watching your video that I'd gained an extra subscriber. That was funny. Um, it's not about the subscribes, you know. I just like being in a community, and I like being a part of it, and I like that you know people and you can tell me a lot of stuff about who is who, and we're definitely going to get out together and do some thrifting. We're definitely going to Blackpool together someday, and I'm really looking forward to that. Now that I know what a big dude you are, that sort of makes me feel safe having a... I guess I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, thanks a lot, and I'll see you, I'll probably see you next week and see the rest of you in my next video. Bye.